Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to Somali pirates attack a US stealth ship, fatal mistake. I mean, I'm trying to imagine even the most sophisticated Somali pirate, or just pirate in general, they're not going to have a vessel that has more weapons than a stealth ship, a destroyer for that matter. Like, it's just not going to happen. So for me, I'm assuming they must not have known what ship that they were trying to take control of. They must have had no clue. They must have just seen the ship and thought, opportunity, let's try and take it for all it has. And, as soon as they saw, because I think, these destroyers have cannons and stuff sticking out of the side. As soon as you see that, you go the other way. I don't know why you'd continue, but I'm guessing they just they couldn't help themselves.
Hey there! Welcome back to the Noctis on YouTube. One day, the Zumwalt was patrolling the waters of Somalia, an area known to be prone to piracy. The ship was instructed to monitor and protect passing trade vessels, using its radar and optic systems to survey its surroundings. Suddenly, the Zumwalt identified several small boats, armed and approaching a nearby trade ship quickly. They identified them as a threat and sent out warnings while protecting the trade vessel. Before we delve into the scenario, let's first understand...
Wow, look at this. Doesn't it look super high-tech? I think it's because it's so angular. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a typical, boat, does it?
Profile of the USS Zumwalt, one of the most advanced and expensive warships owned by the US Navy. So keep watching this video till the end to find out how this pirate attack scenario on the USS Zumwalt ends. The USS Zumwalt is part of the Zumwalt-class destroyer program, aiming to develop a multifunctional destroyer capable of operating in various war scenarios, both at sea and on land. The ship boasts futuristic and innovative design, offering high stealth capabilities, powerful weaponry, and defense systems. It operates with a limited crew of about 150 people, as most functions are automated and computer-controlled.
Wow, look at the size of those rounds.
Although pirates generally avoid military warships, fearing confrontation, what if the USS Zumwalt destroyer was attacked by pirates? Is there a chance for pirates to conquer or hijack this ship?
I wouldn't think so.
As there have been incidents like an Italian warship being attacked in Somali waters before, this scenario might occur with the USS Zumwalt, given the varying motives, situations, and conditions of pirates. To answer this, we must consider several factors influencing the possibility and outcomes of a pirate attack on the USS Zumwalt. Location is a significant factor determining the risk of the USS Zumwalt being targeted by pirates. Some regions are known hotspots for piracy, including the South China Sea, Gulf of Aden, Strait of Malacca, Gulf of Guinea, and the Caribbean. Pirates operating in these areas have varied motivations and methods, ranging from political to economic and ideological incentives.
I would imagine it's mostly the financial incentives, hop aboard a boat. They must have some things of value, sell those things quickly, just rinse and repeat. Because it's probably quick money, head back to wherever you're from, sell it on the market, I guess.
If the USS Zumwalt sails in these high-risk areas, it could potentially become an easy target for pirates. Although the ship has stealth technology making it hard to detect by radar, it can still be seen with the naked eye or other optical devices. Before we move forward, let's look closer at the Zumwalt's specifications and capabilities, as well as the challenges and threats pirates might face. The Zumwalt measures 183 meters in length, 24 meters in width, and weighs 15,000 tons.
Wow.
It can sail at a maximum speed of 30 knots and has a range of 12,000 nautical miles.
How many knots are there in a mile? What is that? Is it about the same, 30 miles an hour? I'd have to think so.
It can operate in waters as shallow as 26 feet deep. Its main weaponry includes the Mk-57 vertical launching system, capable of launching various missiles targeting ships, aircraft, or enemy submarines with high accuracy and long range. The ship can house 2 Sikorsky MH-60R Seahawk helicopters or 4 Northrop Grumman MQ-8 Fire Scout drones for reconnaissance, aerial attacks, or logistical support.
The size of that gun.
In addition to missiles, the Zumwalt is equipped with 2 155mm advanced gun systems capable of firing projectiles up to 115 miles away. The projectiles can destroy targets on land or at sea. For close-range defense,
these pirates must have just not known what kind of ship it was. Because if you knew, why on earth would you, you've probably got a few AK-47s, what are you going to do, possibly? What are you possibly going to do to a destroyer ship?
The ship has 2 Mk-46 Mod 2 gun weapon systems, automatic 30mm guns, capable of firing up to 200 rounds per minute. Apart from weaponry, the Zumwalt features advanced radar and stealth systems, reducing the chances of being detected or tracked by enemies. Its hull design and materials minimize radar cross-section, making it hard to detect by enemy radar. The Zumwalt can operate stealthily, avoiding enemy attacks with its heat and sound management systems, which reduce its infrared and acoustic footprints. The ship operates on the TSC Total Ship Computing environment, integrating all functions, such as navigation, communication, weaponry, and defense. It also features the electronic counterintelligence system ANSLQ-32V2, capable of disrupting or deceiving enemy radar or communication systems.
Must cost a pretty penny.
The ship can launch guided missiles like Nulka to distract enemy missiles, and the rolling airframe missile to shoot down approaching enemy missiles. The Zumwalt has a trained and professional crew, operating the ship efficiently and effectively. Due to high automation, it requires a crew of only about 150 people, as compared to the 300 needed for the Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. The Zumwalt can operate in various weather and sea conditions thanks to its advanced stabilization systems. Pirates usually target weak or unprotected merchant ships, passenger ships, or fishing vessels. They typically use small or fast motorboats, which can move agilely and approach the target ship stealthily. Pirates would undoubtedly face deadly challenges and threats if they attempted to attack the USS Zumwalt destroyer. Firstly, they would struggle to find or detect the Zumwalt ship due to its high stealth capabilities. Pirates would have difficulty seeing the Zumwalt ship on their radar or with the naked eye, as its shape and materials prevent it from reflecting electromagnetic waves. Even if the pirates were...
Because based on what we just saw, as you're approaching it, if the stealth ship sees you, it's just going to take you out with its guns,
Using advanced ships, their vessels would not be able to hear or see the Zumwalt ship due to its propulsion system that generates low noise and heat. This, of course, makes it challenging to know the position or movement direction of the Zumwalt ship. Pirates would also find it difficult to approach or attack the Zumwalt ship due to its strong and sophisticated weapon system. If the pirates somehow managed to detect the Zumwalt ship, they would immediately become targets for the AGS cannon, or Tomahawk, or Harpoon missiles from the Zumwalt ship. The AGS cannon is capable of firing LR-lap projectiles that can destroy the pirates' motorboats with a single shot. Tomahawk or Harpoon missiles can also track and hit the pirates' motorboats with high accuracy, up to hundreds of miles away. 30mm, 12mm, or 7.62mm caliber machine guns can also shower the pirates' motorboats with bullets up to a few miles away.
A few miles away?
Helicopters or drones from the Zumwalt ship can easily
a few miles away. Imagine that, you're like 3 miles away. You can't even see what, you're just there in the ocean. You haven't seen the Zumwalt yet. and the guy next to you just gets splattered, like turned into like a mist of blood. Oh my God.
And destroy the pirates' motorboats with machine guns, rockets, or missiles. If the pirates regret their attack and try to flee from Zumwalt, they will surely find it difficult to escape or withstand the Zumwalt's lethal defense system. If the pirates try to launch missiles or grenades towards the Zumwalt ship, they will immediately face the ANSLQ-32V2 electronic counterintelligence system, which can disrupt or deceive the guidance system of those missiles or grenades. If the missiles or grenades still approach the Zumwalt ship, they will be faced with Nulka decoy missiles, which can attract the attention of the missiles or grenades and divert them from the ship. If the missiles or grenades still threaten the Zumwalt ship, they will immediately encounter RAM missiles, which can shoot down those missiles or grenades before reaching the ship. Consequently, the pirates would find it hard to escape or withstand the Zumwalt without facing failure or destruction. Suppose the pirates luckily manage to bypass all the attacks or defenses of the Zumwalt.
Super unlikely, super duper unlikely. If they manage to do that, you'd have to think someone's getting fired.
Successfully approach and board the Zumwalt. In that case, they can be certain that they will find it challenging to seize or kidnap the crew or valuables from the Zumwalt ship, as it houses trained Navy soldiers. If the pirates manage to climb aboard the Zumwalt ship by any means, they will immediately be confronted by armed and experienced crew members who can easily fight back and incapacitate the pirates.
Incapacitate. I love that word. It's such a, nice way of saying, destroyed.
If the pirates manage to enter the compartments of the Zumwalt ship by any means, they will immediately encounter the TSSCE computer system, which can lock the doors and activate alarm.
God, look at that. Look how thick that door is. If that thing locks on you and you can't open it, with its locking system, you're not getting out of this, are you? This looks like it's 10 inches thick, just that part, and then you've got all of this stuff.
If the pirates manage to steal valuables from the Zumwalt ship by any means, they will immediately face the AN/SPY-3 radar system, which can track the position of those items. Or, even if the pirates manage to kidnap and capture the crew of the Zumwalt ship by any means, they will immediately encounter the TSC communication system, which can contact the relevant authorities and ask for help. Now we enter the scenario as at the beginning of the video, to simulate how the Zumwalt can overcome attacks from pirates, even if they use advanced ships. Zumwalt is patrolling the waters of Somalia, known as one of the pirate-prone areas in the world. The ship received orders to monitor and protect the merchant ships passing there. Zumwalt uses its radar and optical systems to monitor the situation around it. Suddenly, Zumwalt detects several small ships moving quickly towards one of the merchant ships nearby. These small ships seem to be carrying weapons and pirate flags. Zumwalt immediately identifies them as threat targets and sends a warning to the merchant ship. Zumwalt then decides to launch a preventive attack against the pirate ships. It uses its VLS system to launch several ESSM missiles, which are lightweight and fast anti-aircraft and anti-ship missiles.
So is it to blow them up?
These missiles fly towards the pirate ships at supersonic speeds, blowing them up before they can approach the merchant ship.
Damn.
However, not all the pirate ships were destroyed by the ESSM missiles. Some of them managed to evade the missiles with evasive maneuvers or using simple anti-missile systems. The remaining pirate ships then try to shoot at Zumwalt with machine guns, rockets, or grenades. Zumwalt doesn't stand still. It uses its AGS system to fire LR-LAP projectiles at the pirate ships still far away. These projectiles have advanced navigation and guidance systems, so they can accurately follow moving targets. They also have powerful warheads, capable of destroying pirate ships with a single shot. For the pirate ships that are already at close range, Zumwalt uses its Mk-46 guns to shoot at them.
Just too many weapons to overcome, you know, for the pirates. It's not a fair fight at all. It's not competitive. You know, any pirate that actually, you know, would attempt to do such a thing needs to go see a psychiatrist.
These guns have a high rate of fire and can adjust their firing angle according to the position of the target. They can also hit targets above or below the water surface, thus being able to counter torpedoes or drones possibly used by pirates. With the combination of these weapons, Zumwalt successfully eliminates all the pirate ships attempting to attack it and the merchant ship it is protecting. It then continues its patrol and mission without interruption. So it can be concluded that if the USS Zumwalt destroyer is attacked by pirates, it is most likely or even certain that the pirates will face failure and meet a foolish death. The ship has modern and effective weapons, as well as reliable stealth and defense systems. It also has high command and control capabilities, enabling it to make quick and accurate strategic decisions. With all the armaments and defenses possessed by Zumwalt, it is designed to face threats much larger and more dangerous than mere pirate attacks.
Definitely.
That wraps up today's video.
As I thought, it would be the dumbest thing ever if they were to do such a thing. You know, pirates, you know, attacking a destroyer ship like that. It would just be so dumb. And just what would they want with the ship? Because it's not like the ship is going to be carrying, you know, bundles of money on there or like jewels or anything. Like, what of value would the Somalis, would the pirates, let's just say, because they may be from other countries, would they want? Like, I'm just trying to think. Like, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, do US destroyer ships often carry, you know, things of immense value on them, like precious metals, perhaps? Maybe. I guess it would be quite a secure way to move, you know, something of great value across a continent, I suppose. But yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. I would have thought that these kind of ships are there to kind of patrol the areas, get to, you know, other places. But yeah, interesting video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.